This video is meant as a brief introduction to note-taking techniques. The Javier has its own lined and blank templates, but you can also use your own paper and just simply draw in 4 sections. The title of the class goes at the top with the date and other important information. In the main notes section on the right-hand side, you should leave gaps so that you have enough space to add extra notes later if required. You should use abbreviations where possible. We'll look at them in a second. And only note down the most important information that you hear. When you're done, you should review your notes and synthesize them in the left-hand column. Here you note the main points or most important aspects or keywords of the class. You should also use this section to ask questions which are answered by your notes on the right. At the bottom, you summarize the whole class in a maximum of 1 or 2 sentences. Later on, you'll use the left-hand column and the summary at the bottom for studying purposes. The right is simply for further clarification. A tip is to note the date at the bottom that you have reread your notes so that you can keep track of how often you've studied them. What you'll see here is an example from a history class. As you'll see, the student has written notes on the right-hand side, left gaps in case he or she wants to add little bits later. And on the left, the student has used questions as a form of summarizing the notes on the right. At the very bottom, there are 2 sentences to summarize the entire class. Here you'll see an example of some common shortcuts when writing during class time. Of course, these are just examples, and you will over time no doubt develop your own shortcuts, but these may help you.